none. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. Battling it out tonight, two offenses that tend to live and die by three. Shaq, do you think the league is becoming too perimeter-oriented?
Yeah, Kenny knows this. He has 2 rings. I have 4. Championship-level teams usually challenge you outside and inside. You got to keep the defense guessing, Ernie.
Well, the perimeter offenses have become a lot more sophisticated. 25 feet from the back.
We're at the sold-out Amway Center. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Both these teams known for their defense, and grinded out games like this. How do you scrape out a win?
Well, I think a couple of things. One, you got to be good with the ball because you know there are not going to be many good opportunities or easy opportunities to score. The other thing is when you can, you've got to try to get easy scores. Force turnovers that lead to buckets. Score in transition because you know in the half court it's going to be tough going. So those are options you look at in terms of counteracting a very good defensive team.
That's a good way to frame this one. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Bridges out there with Porter. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Erickson. And it's Jensen. And it's for 3. And the Mavericks with possession here. Porter looking it over. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. The pass to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer off line. Here's Money, guarded by Porter. Took him no time at all on that one. About a minute played so far here in the first. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
And the bench sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
And you know, guys, that being the case, they can't play soft today. I mean, they've got to really be locked in on being the aggressors. Come out firing and try to get off to a good start.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Knocked away. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Porter. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the basket by Erickson.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Money passes to Cook. Not loose. Here's Money. And Porter comes to help. Cook, good. Cook's got 5.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Porter, here we go. Here's Erickson. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting for the Bills here. The Mavericks shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one, and he makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Money, guarded by Porter. A nice shot by Knight.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by the Magic. This time the net was in Dallas where they beat the Mavericks.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clinch is checked in for Porter. Here's Banks. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Lynch. Here's Henry. Off target at the rim.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time. Liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Inside. Here's Money. And it's Orlando with the net.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
As to Lynch. Lets it go with the 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
Mavericks trail by 8. Knocked away. O'Keefe. He hangs in there and cashes in on his second chance points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. They load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here. And Dallas draws their first time out of the game. And at this point of the season, Clark, we can see which teams have the better depth, the better bench. If you would talk about the importance of having a strong bench over the long haul.
For contending teams, I think it's a difference maker because it allows you to work through the length of the season in a more measured way, which gives your key players rest. You spread out the minutes over more players, so that tends to lend itself to freshness as you get ready for the playoffs. I don't know if you can overstate the value of a quality bench when you're a team that's expected to make a deep run in the playoffs.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Down low.
For him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Lynch hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's the steal. Poked loose. Here's Banks. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. to Lynch. Takes the three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Puts it up from 15. Bank shot. No good.
That's what they want. A good look from a mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up in.
Here's Money. Hammers it home. The college off the three.
Careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stop.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Mavericks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Here's Henry. Misses off the left iron. Magic leading by 7. Here's Money. That's good. The assist that time for Knight. And that's 15 points for Money.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Right at the free throw line. Rebound by the Magic. To the inside.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And that one is hammered home.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
Dallas calls timeout. We've seen Money really having a great game.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And as always, in the part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at the Magic. They've been in peak form as we watch them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Milwaukee Bucks just way behind.
And I think for the Magic, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
He digs the rim with a two-handed slam.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And I tell you what, Greg, they've worked hard for this lead. Their play calling has been superb, and the execution even better.
Here's Banks. Misses off the right eye.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Hey, that's a big piece of the pie when you're talking about winning basketball, fast break points. I mean, because most of the time, those are easy moves.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Dallas, no good that time either. Magic leading by 21. There's the pass to Johnston, and he takes it down.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating the whole game at a high level.
Yeah, making his teammates better through his passing, Greg. You know about that because you did it. Great job sharing the ball.
Oh, I appreciate it, partner. Always important to have somebody keep rhythm in the game.
Can they get it? Lynch's shot is on.
Low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Dallas shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Fires the three. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando the other way.
You know, Kevin, his team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Money, Lynch defender. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Dallas. First free throw is good. Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career, was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came.
Hey, watch out. Watch out. And guys, that's not as easy. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call it ladder climbing.
Okay.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Money passes to Cook. Shoots over Bridges. O'Keefe. He bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, that's second chance opportunity.
And Rakeshi and hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Got a piece of it. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bridges kicks to Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Johnston. Knight in the corner. O'Keefe. He's guarded by Russell. And Knight slams it in.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, their offense has really been productive this half, and I absolutely love the shots they've taken so far.
Porter with it. He's got 8. From deep. And so it's the Orlando Magic rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Grinding away down low, man, just filing them down. Love the bully ball method. Paying off well.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Porter, also Bridges out there. Russell is out there with Jackson, and it's Jensen in at the 4 spot. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Here are the Magic. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Here's Cook. Buries it from 3-point range. Cook's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Magic.
No excuse for that kind of defense. I'm positive they're upset about that.
Misses the layup.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket. Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Passes it to Jensen. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And he has his fingerprint all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
The Mavericks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Outside, Russell. And they double up Russell. Inside, Hubbard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Here's Hubbard. That one off the back iron and out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
You're always looking for guys with confidence, but then some guys maybe go a little bit too far with that element, and the efficiency level will drop below their talent level. There are guys that can be swayed by that.
Yeah, you're right, and it's a mixed bag with those kind of guys because the talent is always on display, and it's hard not to appreciate it, but the inconsistency is frustrating.
Oh,
Come on now, bring the rock that rim.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And stolen by Knight. Here's the break. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Jensen. And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed, heel, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Pass to Erickson. Ball's knocked loose. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hubbard. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Right wing. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And looking now at the numbers for Money, his last 10 games have been exceptional. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving, and of course, finds the open man.
So the wing on the left. Kicks to Bridges. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Erickson passes to Hubbard. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
There's the pass to Johnston. Now, here is Knight. Passes it to Money. To the paint.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Holcomb, he's guarded by Knight. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Money passes to Johnston. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Average value of an NBA team, Clark, over $1 billion. And I can't even believe I'm saying that, but the league wasn't always so healthy and always thriving the way it is now.
Yeah, every business goes through periods of prosperity and challenge. The league, NBA, no different. In the early 80s, there were real struggles and challenges. Then there was a real bump as we got into the late 80s and into the 90s. Plateaued a bit, and now we're on a great ascension. But the players and the league have really worked well together to bring the league to a greater level of popularity and success in this time period now. And you can't discount the big money from TV contracts. That fuels the fire quite a bit as well.
Pass to Lynch, shoots from 14. It's hauled in by the Magic. Money's got 8 rebounds in this game. Okidi, yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Dallas again missing. Orlando's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
To stop the run, Banks, no good.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. And he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Here is Lynch. He's got 7 outside Banks. Pass to Lynch. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Lynch has got 9. Orlando's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Count it, good. 43 points for Money.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Knight pitch to Cook. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 6 assists now in the game.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Here's Lynch. There's the pass to Henry. That one, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Knight in the corner. Offensive rebound. Okidi. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Outside Banks. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Here is Lynch. And again, Dallas turns it over. Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Magic.
And their guards have been the difference maker. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running wild.
Orlando's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Feeds it to Henry. It's tipped. Here's Money. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Good. Knight's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here is Lynch. 9 points in the game so far. Just to Porzingis. They could use a bucket. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And it's Cook with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Knight wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Knight's got 17.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Outside, Porzingis. Knocked loose. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
You know, Kevin, these guys have been playing well here at home, and this is exactly the sort of momentum they want to take with them as they head out for this upcoming set of games on the road. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Inside, here's Cook. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Yeah, where's your fight? You got to show more fight than that.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Lynch, and it's Dallas with another.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here is Cook. He had 31 points to win against Brooklyn. Got that bucket in no time at all. 48 points for Money.
He is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
Banks passes to Lynch. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
And you love the effort, just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Left side, Knight. To the middle. Edson's checked in for the Mavericks. .36 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Money. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Russell. Jackson has the open look. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
He kicks it to Porter. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Porter's got 11 points, and so Orlando again turning it over.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Bernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seem to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count. That means taking care of the ball.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Flying high above Lake Eola in downtown Orlando as we welcome you back to the action at the Amway Center. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing for money.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and you know, he accumulated a lot of assists. And I liked how unselfish he was, Greg.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Money out there with Cook, and it's Knight in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Cook, the pass to Money. From 13, Erickson with the rebound. And here are the Mavericks now. Tipped away. The dish to Cook. And there's the pass to Money. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Magic have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's the three. The Mavericks rebound. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Money. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making the GA look all too easy right now. Outside Porter. Outside Porzingis. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Mavericks have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Good on both. And so here's Orlando. Here's Money. Non-stop scoring machine here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. A nice shot by Knight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Porter kicks to Porzingis. They get a hand on it. And a wide open look for Porter. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Porter's got 13. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Money, guarded by Porter. There's the lob to the hoop, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. From outside the arc. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Passes it to Johnston. Here's Money, headed by Porzingis. Here's Money. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Johnston, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Money, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Well, you look at Money, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
Well, he should enjoy it as good as he is as a defender. I mean, if he's on you, you can't relax at all. He gives opposing point guards nightmares. Activity, energy are just too much for some guys to deal with.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Magic have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. Porter, no luck.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Money passes to Johnston.
Every time he gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Dallas shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Russell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour.